What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. I hope you guys are having a great Saturday evening. Tomorrow will be an easy day for us because we don't play until Monday night. One of the things we will see come Monday is from Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons was interviewed for Monday night's countdown, I guess. This will air on Monday night, but we're getting a preview of it. So I want to read this from ESPN, which is kind of basically, they know which side the bread is buttered on. And what's amazing is a few weeks ago, we were talking about flexing the Cowboys out of primetime games and stuff because they're unwatchable. But yet the Cowboys versus the sorry-ass Giants was one of the most watched Thanksgiving games ever, and nobody threw up their turkey. So they know they're making money. We got the whole Simpsons broadcast. I don't know exactly what they're going to do with it, but that was one of the reasons why they said they couldn't move the game. But Micah Parson says everybody should be coming back. He said, we need to run this shit again. He said we need to bring back the coaches and the key players and get this shit going for next year. And let me read to you exactly what the ESPN article says, because I know people are out there, get rid of Micah Parsons and everybody else. Fire these mother humpers. While Micah Parsons is not ready to give up on the 2024 season, the all-pro pass rusher would like to see the Dallas Cowboys return all the key pieces for 2025, including one Mike McCarthy. And this is, I quote, I would like a fair shot with everybody back, players, coaches, because the injuries kind of struck of what this season could really be. Parsons said in an interview with ESPN that will air before Monday night's football matchup against the Cincinnati Bengals. The injuries have been terrible, and you know it really sucks seeing Zach Martin, D. Law, and not having the year I know he planned to have. He had such a great start. It really sucks. I have to agree with you, man. It really sucks. In terms of coaching, man, Coach Mike, me, and his relationship has always been really good. See, this is the key right here. I'm sorry, I'm skipping a little bit here, but you think about Dak Prescott hanging out with Mike McCarthy in Pittsburgh at his family home. You know what I mean? There's a good relationship there between Mike McCarthy and the players. He always took real good care of me. I just don't know how and the business side of it is going to go, you know? Owner and general manager Jerry Jones has his own mindset about who he wants to coach. This is his team. I'm kind of just like a pawn in the business. You ain't lying, bro. In an interview with Yahoo Sports last week, quarterback Dak Prescott said he wants McCarthy to return, and he wholeheartedly believes in him. The head coach is in the final year of his deal. Jones recently said on 105 The Fan it would not be crazy for McCarthy to earn an extension despite the Cowboys' record. Parsons is under contract for the 25-year season on a fifth-year option of his rookie deal. He figures to be the Cowboys' priority to re-sign after making Prescott the highest-paid player in the NFL and CeeDee Lamb the second highest-paid wide receiver. I'm a Jerry guy, Parsons said. I think it will be quiet. I know it's easier than said than done because it's not at the table, but that's my guy. We've talked about it and how much we appreciate each side, but I know numbers talk. But, man, at the end of the day, whatever it takes for me just to continue to be a Cowboy until I retire, that's what I want. And I know it's going to be hard conversation and reality checks, but I think I'm a good enough caliber to be here. San Francisco 49ers defensive end Nick Bosa is the highest paid defensive player at $34 million per year. Parsons is set to make $21 million in 25. Parsons asked if it mattered to him if he became the highest paid defensive player. I don't know, he said. It really just depends on the circumstances of who we are trying to get. That's key. Basically, he's saying if we're trying to get some more help to win a Super Bowl, I can take less. I look at it from the business side also, you know. If we're going to be aggressive and bring in players to play next to me, because right now you look at it, I don't know who I'm playing with besides Marshawn Nealon and Sam's Williams and Mozzie Smith. Who's going to be our ring who's going to be in the ring with Chauncey Golston and Osa Ndigizua and D-Law potentially not being here. So to me, it's all about the foundation of the team. Like, how can I create the best foundation and play with guys who have helped me create a lot of success? Those guys helped me get to where I am, where I can become the highest paid player. So I would like for as many of us to be here as possible so we continue having success, winning seasons. The Cowboys have not been overly active in free agency in recent years, choose to re-sign their old players, although that has become more difficult. The Cowboys will have to deal with Dak Prescott's $89 million salary cap figure, but can restructure that to create more cap room. I feel like, boy, he's really getting a lot. How much more can this interview be? I feel like you see a lot of times highest paid, then we say we don't have weapons or we don't have this, Parsons said. So I would rather just be in the best situation, you know. At some point, I don't think there's a big difference between 30 and 40 million in my eyes, you know, and that's just me talking. Would his agent David Magretta agree? My agent might be mad at me. I even said Parsons, but I know for me, I mean, I already have been blessed enough, bro, where, like, I can't complain too much in life. Wow. Wow. Can I say, oh, shit, 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 oh, shit. Okay. So now you got the quarterback saying, bring Mike back. You got Mike McCarthy kissing the ass of one Jerry Jones, the GM that needs to be fired, and taking the bullet and saying, blame me for the season, which, of course, will probably make Jerry and Stephen Jones happy. And now you've got your defensive standout who has toned down the podcast. Let's be clear here. From the first weeks of, you know, I'm injured, can't play, and you got Big Play Slay up there, and you're joking about how bad we got our ass kicked by New Orleans and things. You know, you're joking about that shit. The Lions. How bad the Lions kicked your teeth in and things like that. And Diggs throwing the quarterback under the bus and things with you on your podcast, to now toning it down and actually saying, we're not done. We're here to play football, and keeping it about the Cowboys and football, and now trying to say some grown-up things like, I need Jerry, I want to get paid, but I also want to win. I want to win, you know, and I need these guys right here are guys that have helped me get to where I've been, but I need some more help to go through there. Blame, you know, you can blame Dak, you can blame, you know, Micah and everybody else, and, you know, Mike McCarthy and things like that. But in the end, you got to have the players, and you got to have some luck in injuries. And we, you know, how crazy is it that we might, for the first time this season, see our whole defensive backfield together of Jordan Lewis, Deron Bland, and Diggs. And Diggs is basically 50-50 shot at playing. You know, I got beat down by Leo, you know, talking about, you know, our secondary. Yeah, you guys said that you had a better. Well, you know, if we actually had our whole secondary there playing together, yeah, we probably did. But we ain't had more than really one piece at a time. And injuries played a major role in this situation, along with, you know, losing 9 starters and time of learning a new system. And maybe the best thing is keeping the keeping the same system to allow these guys that have been working on it and learning it. You got to say that there's been some improvement there with a guy like Mozzie. You have to say that they've been developing Overshown really, really well. And you have to say that you look at how we seemingly are able to take guys that are nobodies that they've heard of and making them good defensive backs. That you don't necessarily want to lose that. So we'll see where it all goes, but that's a preview. I don't know how much more they could put on that thing before the countdown shoots. This has been like a 10-minute video just talking about what Micah said. So we'll see, good people. All righty. I will catch you guys on the flip side. And remember, oh shit, oh shit.